Happy Monday, Facebook. Welcome to Juice Fasting with Fitness round 2029. Any 1 in 7. I don't know how many days you're going to do, but I'm going to try to get through the whole 7 days right into the 40-day juice fast. This is what I'm doing today. Earlier I had carrot juice and apple right after my workout. And after my workout is usually when I try to take my juice in. That is during the time when my body goes through opens up a metabolic window for me to take in nutrients at a higher rate. So that's just a tip for you when you're juicing. You might do it 3 times a day, maybe 4, whatever works for you. But one of the best times to juice is after you work out, because your body is then opened up to take in nutrients. You've exerted energy, now your body wants to replenish that energy, and the best way to do that is with the juice. So what I'm doing today for my second bout is I'm doing simply oranges and pear. Okay, I try to keep it simple. When you're doing extended fasts, you don't want to complicate things. You want to alternate between green juice and fruit juice. And with green juices, you want to add the apple in there because you want that sweet, palatable taste, so you're not, grudging over eating or drinking your food. So this is the aspect that I want to come at you with today. And I want you to also take note of that video that I posted earlier of that 72-year-old woman who was just phenomenally doing dips and push-ups, a body of what we could say 20-year-old, maybe 25, but just phenomenal. And that comes from consistently working out and consistently eating right all the time. And any one of us can have those results if we put in the time and determine to do the best for ourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna get started without further ado. Here we go. I have a Champion juicer. And so it works, very good for me. And I just drop and push. That's all I do. I have my catcher here, which is just a simple bowl. And what's going to happen is, when I get through catching this, the pulp, I'm not going to throw it away. What I'm actually going to do with this, I'm going to dehydrate it to eat it later. So when you think about, what you might term as waste when you're juicing, this is not waste, okay? This is actually food that you can eat and turn it into something palatable, like a fruit snack or some type of cookie or whatever, your mind comes up with to make. Maybe one day I'll post an actual dessert I've made or an entree that I've made just by simply using the pulp, okay? So this is how it works for me, okay? Again, I'm using a Champion juicer here. It's not a commercial juicer, but it works like a commercial juicer for the home. And I think it's probably one of the better juicers for the money, also because the company backs up their product. So this is something that you might want to think about investing in. Another good juicer is the Breville. I don't know if any of you have seen the video or documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. That's something you want to check out. It's a great video of a man who transformed his weight and his life simply by juicing. Okay. So look how much juice I'm already putting out here. As you can see, it's getting really full. Okay. Now your body at one time only will use about 8 ounces of juice at a time. You can drink more than that, but your body will only use, as far as the nutrient value is concerned, 8 ounces of juice to actually fortify you at the cellular level. And in another 2 hours, you can take in another 8 ounces of juice and again replenish the system again. But as I understand the science, is that your body will take in only 8 ounces of juice to nourish you at the cellular level. But if you decide to drink more, it's okay, because sometimes we want that full feeling, And you may need to drink more in order to stay on the course so you don't eat if you're trying not to eat when you're juicing, okay? And of course, when you're doing your juice fast, the goal is not to eat. The goal is to stick to the juice, stick to the water, stick to tea or broth, okay? And that should pretty much help you throughout the day. Ultimately, what we're doing here is we're trying to master our appetite. The problem is that most people just eat at any time of the day, and what they're eating is not actually nourishing them, it's actually making them sick, okay? But when we're juicing, what we're doing is we're literally bypassing the digesting and going right for the actual thing that our body's looking for. And as I've always said, it's the juice and the fiber that feeds you, okay? Not a particle of this will be resynthesized through your intestinal wall into your bloodstream. That's not what this is for. The fiber is a vector for the juice. Your body is looking for the juice, and it's that which, and it's depending upon the juice that you assimilate will determine your health. And as it stands for me, by experience, by eating more raw food and juicing more, I'm getting like, you know, age results that place me in my 20s instead of in my 40s, okay? And just like that lady you saw earlier, if you watched the video, I encourage you to check that out just to be inspired, okay? This woman is 72 years old, and she's doing full-on dips, okay, and push-ups, okay? 55, I think she completed in that video. And any of us can have that kind of experience. It's just, you know, taking the time and putting in the effort to get yourself educated and then start on the path. You know, you got to start somewhere. I started somewhere, you know. Don't think that just because you're starting that you're losing, okay? Because you look at where you are and you think, oh man, you know, look at this person over here. They look like this. This person over there look like that. And I look like this, you know. Don't think about that. What you need to think about is just mastering your health. Once you do that, all the weight and all the ailments that you might be dealing with will just slowly disappear, and you'll be at the level that you want to be at. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to stop here. And as you can see, a nice, I will say this would serve for 2 cups for me of juice that I'm going to feed my body, okay? And again, you can live 40, 80, 120 days on this type of nutrient, okay? It is possible. And again, when we're fasting and juice fasting, we are not starving ourselves. What we are doing is we are actually eating. It's just that we're drinking, we're getting the nutrients directly instead of indirectly when we drink it as a juice form, okay? This is like a juice diet, you could say. And we only do it for a time to hyper-nourish ourselves, to give our intestinal tract an opportunity to rest, and then rebuild, detoxify, and cleanse the body. Okay? Simple, amazing, anti-aging. I'll see you on the inside.